Sweeping changes in one Chicago suburb tonight, where the CBS 2 investigators first exposed wasteful spending of federal drug money on cars, motorcycles, and even a boat. Now a newly elected mayor is revealing more about what went on in the village of Willow Springs, and he's talking to 2 investigator Dave Savini.
So it's all in here.
Allegedly, the motorcycles are here.
Stashed in storage in the tiny suburb of Willow Springs is a gold mine of expensive police vehicles paid for with federal asset forfeiture funds seized by the DEA.
Got a Camaro that allegedly they used for undercover surveillance by the parks.
It's got dust all over it.
Yeah, it hasn't been used in quite a while.
New Mayor John Carpino shows us what the past administration refused to let us see, and what he calls an example of wasteful spending by former village officials. More than $67,000 spent to buy these barely used Harley-Davidson motorcycles. They were also upgraded with new wheels, chrome, and heated hand grips.
Again, paid for with drug seizure money. What is this souped up Camaro and these Harley-Davidsons with the chrome package and the heated hand grips? What does this represent?
This is like a luxury and a misuse of federal spending.
And take a look at what was found inside this shipping container. 2 expensive all-terrain vehicles that nobody is using.
Carpino, a former police chief himself, agrees with a federal audit which questioned $828,000 in spending for the police department, including questions about this nearly $300,000 boat. Sources say the boat was also barely used for law enforcement, and they say it was used for pleasure cruises, even taken down a canal to the Taste of Chicago.
There was guidelines on how the money had to be used. And if you had any questions, there was a booklet on how to spend the money.
Carpino tells us he's found what he also considers to be other questionable spending, like the defamation lawsuit filed by the now former police chief and 3 other employees. They are suing private individuals for comments made on a Facebook page, but the lawsuit was being paid for by the Willow Springs taxpayers, $60,000 billed in just the last 6 months.
When you found out that taxpayer dollars were being used to sue you for comments on Facebook, what was your reaction?
I was appalled.
Pat Stryzik is one of the people being sued.
I think everybody has a right to see what's going on. They have a right to have access of what's being paid.
Someone had to speak up for the town of Willow Springs and make a change.
Carpino says the town is millions of dollars in debt, and he is conducting a full-scale review of how all money was spent. He's trying to see if there's a way to eventually sell the vehicles purchased and use that money for things the police department needs, like more officers. They had more vehicles than they had officers, full-time officers.
And a lot of nice stuff there. Boats, cars, motorcycles.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Dave.
Thanks.